For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen. The Elm Creek girls track team will be well represented at the NSAA State Track and Field Championships this weekend. Elm Creek has qualified 12 competitors for this year's event, and they have all 3 relays qualified for Omaha. And head coach Micki Fries says it's been a fun spring.
Yeah, we're just spread out throughout every event. We have a lot. We have 2 really good throwers. We've got 3 really good jumpers, and then across the track we have a couple good hurdlers and sprinters in the middle distance, and then we got a miler and 2 milers that are scoring points too. So we're just really spread.
And I'm sure in a lot of these meets, that type of depth probably had to help you out.
Oh, a ton, yeah. And everybody, they were always wanting to score team points for each other. That was a big goal. How many team points can we get? How many?
Did you kind of think coming into this spring you could have this type of year and this type of success?
Yeah, we kind of knew. We kind of set the foundation last season. We were scoring some good points in a lot of events, and we didn't really lose many point scorers last year for seniors, and we knew the freshmen that were going to be coming up were going to help us out in some spots that we needed, like in the sprints and in the jumps, and we knew we had a good thrower coming up in Chelsea. And so, yeah, we've been looking forward to this season since last year.
I was going to say, one thing you got to like is not only have you had quite a bit of success, but this is still a relatively young team you have.
Yes, very young. The only senior that's really scoring big points for us that we're going to lose is Jada Schroeder in shot and disc, but we're going to bring in a couple more freshmen next year that'll help score too. So,
did districts go the way you thought it might play out? Were there any surprises for you?
For the most part, yeah. I think everything came out the way we were hoping. We had just one disappointment in the discus, but other than that, no, we got all 3 of our relays there, which we were hoping for. We got a bunch of jumpers, a bunch of throw-in events. It really played out the way we wanted it to. So
it's one thing to get a lot of kids to state, and then you hope that you have kids who can score. What's kind of your outlook now as you get ready for Omaha?
Yeah, I've been talking to the girls at least the second half of the season that we don't just want to qualify girls to state. We want to score points at state. So we're hoping that they show up and can perform. And if we have our best day there at state, we should come home with quite a few points and a lot of medals. One thing you have to like is you're not just there with a handful. You got a lot of different kids and a lot of different events. As a coach, you're going to be busy trying to keep track of everybody. Yeah, it is really busy, but I have 4 assistant coaches, and so we basically have a coach on every field event area, and then the coaches will help out a bunch. They're great. Do you have enough to be in the mix come the end of the thing in Omaha, or you're just going to take this thing event by event? Had a disappointment with our discus thrower. She was been leading Class D all season long, and she kind of had a flop at discus or at districts and didn't qualify. So that kind of makes me a little less confident if we can get up in the top 1 or 2 spots. But we'll see. Maybe some other girls will step up and score some bigger points than expected. That was Elm Creek track coach Micki Fries. Buffaloes hope to be in the mix for a Class D state title at the end of Saturday. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jayson Jorgensen.